All right, welcome back to BB90. I'm Justin, joined by Jack and Kaylin as always. It is Sunday, September 18th, after Michigan put the beat down on Uconn yesterday. The strength of schedule, still not great. Still not great.
Still loving it.
Was Uconn worse than Hawaii?
Yes.
I thought so too. It was not great.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all bad teams. All bad teams.
I mean, I'll take it,
Yeah, I'm all for it. Said it before, I'll say it again.
The thing is too, like, yes, are these bad teams? For sure. But did Michigan do exactly what they're supposed to against bad teams?
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really hate on them too much because of that, right? Like if Michigan would have struggled at all, then you can talk about it. But they did exactly what they were supposed to. So, it is what it is. It'll be. We talked about this a lot last week or on the last podcast, but I'm very excited to see what they'll do against Maryland now.
Yeah, for sure. First Big Ten team. What's their record? Anybody know? Are they doing well? They're undefeated?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who they've played though.
Probably same as us. I mean, cool. It'll be a good looking victory, I guess. Assuming Michigan wins.
Yeah, we're just assuming that. Okay.
Are you assuming that? I'm assuming that. I'm kind of.
I am assuming that, but I don't know. We'll take a look at it. But
I just don't want to say if Michigan wins. I felt like assuming sounded more confident.
When Michigan wins, I like that. Corum ties the record for 5 touchdowns with Haskins at the Ohio State game last year.
Love that.
First of all, anytime that we can just think and talk about the Ohio State game last year, I'm in for sure.
It's always great. Always a great time.
Great memories.
And the funny thing is, though, it was a very similar performance, I thought. I mean, he didn't have nearly as many rushing yards as Haskins did, but lots of 1-yard rushes, rushing touchdowns like Haskins did. So we will take it all day long, though.
Yeah. Anybody know what JJ's quarterback rating is right now?
I don't know what the QBR was, but I know he was 15 for 18 and just insanely efficient.
It's 120 or something.
Well, I know there's different, I don't know if QBR is there's one that goes up to 150 or something. And then there's another one, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're all crazy. According to mgoblue.com, his rating is 234.21.
Is that after yesterday still? That's insane.
That's after yesterday. Yeah, that's all that is piled in. He's 30 of 34 in the season. 88% completion percentage, 473 yards, 3 TDs. Yeah.
I mean, just ridiculous.
Fucking awesome. Yeah.
Can I put my hand up? I don't understand how QB rating works. I don't know.
I don't understand how any rating works. We were just talking about, I don't understand how PFF works, dude. We find it to fit our narrative, and then, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
QB ratings, obviously, I'm sure, it goes up when you play.
What is it out of? Is it out of 250?
Is it,
They're just making it up.
All right.
Why not just make it on a scale of 100? Why wouldn't you just do it on a scale of 100, and then we'd know,
right.
All right, if you're at a 90 out of 100, that's great, right?
Right. Why isn't it out of 5? He's a 3 today,
Seriously. It just feels I don't know when it stops. What if he was 18 for 18 with 500 yards? Is his QB rating 1,000?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
So, I don't know, is passer rating something different? Quarterback rating and passer rating, maybe that's.
I thought I don't know. I thought a passer rating. I don't know.
I don't understand this.
I felt like he wasn't nearly as flashy as he was in his first start last week, but still obviously played very well. Just adds a different element to the entire offense. And I thought that when he needed to get it done, he did.
Yeah, I agree. Did you guys see that Angelique Shangelis and I
Just
are best
tweeted it.
friends.
Oh,
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Sheila in that Twitter was an all-time tweet by Angelique.
Wait, what happened?
Isn't that what she tweeted at you?
Yeah, that's what she tweeted back at you.
Sheil in at Twitter?
Yeah.
Bro,
I didn't see that.
How are you going to talk about this and you don't even know what she tweeted at you?
Wait, when
In that
that
same
was
thread.
like the second tweet.
Like she said something, then you
I
said
was like-
somebody else was in. And then
sorry, I was like, my
yeah.
Twitter was blowing up for the first time in my life yesterday, and I just don't know how to handle it and like read anything. So that's probably how I missed it.
This was like the most important thing in your Twitter history, and you missed it.
How the fuck did I miss that?
I will say that JJ.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I'm like, I gotta quote tweet that.
Sit tight as Jack learns to work Twitter.
24 hours later. Oh my god.
That's incredible.
This is
I can't
embarrassing.
believe I missed that. That's my new background on my my Twitter page now.
Can we make a T-shirt of that? Sheil in at Twitter.
Seriously. I love that.
This is like our this is like Rose, like who is Justin Route? Mine. I love it.
Can't say
Speaking of Angelique, she just put out our national rankings. So total offense, we're 21st in the country at about 497 yards a game. Rushing tied for 17th at 231. Passing 41st at 266. Pass efficiency 12th and scoring first.
Wow.
All right, now say that again because I was too busy looking at that tweet.
Absolutely not. For defense, in national rankings, for total defense, we rank third. Rush defense, we rank 38th. Pass defense, third. Passing efficiency first and scoring fourth. So,
All right.
Wow.
Pass defense has been really good. I mean, again, what do these numbers mean against really bad teams? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I think our pass defense is good because our secondary has been so shut down. Not necessarily because our pass rush has been like blowing up quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, we had 8 sacks in the first game, right? But like since then, we haven't really been able to get to the QB.
Yeah, and I don't know, like like we're talking about these bad teams. I don't know what to make of that quite as much. Like, are they just like, our secondary can deal with it, so we won't send as much pressure, or what?
I mean, that's not going to work out well for us in the future.
Yeah, I know.
You can't just put all the pressure on your secondary, but I think that the secondary is probably better than we thought they were going to be. Mikey is a dog, and
dog,
literally, he's the man. He's
Who
all
else?
over.
Who else?
DJ
Green,
dog.
Junior Colson,
dog. Have you seen that video? Have you ever seen that video? That dude just like talks about everybody on his team. He's like, he's like Justin, dog. Taylor, dog. It just fucking cracks me up.
Yeah, I think the secondary is definitely better than we thought they were going to be, but still, like that is the one thing that we are for sure going to find out this week against Maryland because Little Tua is very good, and their passing offense is like top. So.
Yeah. And the same thing kind of worries me, like QB's ability to escape and extend the play. Just like historically, we've struggled with that. So like, I just want to see, Little Tua, I think he has that same ability, right? So can we contain him a little bit?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there. I think that like we'll see what our linebackers can do for sure, because I think that's going to be a lot on them. Now Nakai did not play again, did he?
No. I didn't see him out there from the little bit that I saw.
No, I was going to say who's been playing linebacker. I mean, I've seen
Jimmy Roller.
And,
I mean Barrett's been in there.
Yeah, Mike Barrett. Yeah, that's our guy.
Barrett's been in there. Roller, Micah Pollard. Has been in there as well. So,
There's just so many guys that can rotate in now. I'm just like losing track.
So much depth, dude. We had a freaking quarterback go in yesterday that I think wasn't even like on the depth chart or roster or something.
We had 8 QBs play.
I couldn't find him. I'm like, who the fuck is it?
Who, Maddox?
I think so. No, man. Yeah,
right
man.
Brandon Mann. Is it Brandon?
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
He's not even on the ESPN like box score.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He's like one of those guys that just has a silhouette.
Exactly.
I mean, they played 108 guys yesterday. So that was, I'm pretty sure the program record was 106. So they literally, what I was told is they literally like tried to do that because they played 90 some in the Hawaii game. So they were like, we're going to beat the record this week.
It's fucking wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for the guys who got, some time in that have been grinding and maybe historically haven't gotten a shot,
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's cool to obviously it's got to be, even if you're like fourth string guy or something like that. I think it's like pretty awesome to be able to say like you step foot on Michigan, on the field for Michigan. How many people can say that, man?
Dude, yeah. Can I ask you guys about this story I saw on Twitter? And I don't know if you guys know any more about this. The Yabi Anoma changed his name. Is there a story there? Or?
Yabi Oki.
So he did legit change his name?
I don't know if he like changed it or if that's just what he like goes by or what, but he definitely tweeted it out and was like, yeah, I'm a Yabi Oki now.
That's like Ron Artest just being like, calling Meta World Peace. That's awesome. It's a baller move. I like it. It shows confidence.
I actually love the name Yabi Oki too.
I know, it's a great name.
It flows way better than Yabi Anoma.
So his last name is Yoki? Oki? Okie dokie. I love it. Big fan.
Yeah.
Dog.
I gotta find that video now.
Oh man. Yeah, like Bowman got in, had a pass. McNamara. I mean, we haven't talked about Cade yet. Not good. We're not in good shape there. He's out for what, 3 to 4 weeks is what Jim said.
Oh yeah, what the fuck happened?
Something about his leg, right?
Yeah, dude. I feel so bad for him. I don't know what's going on, but
I mean, it's a nightmare of a season for him.
When he gets in, he's sacked like immediately. Like, what is going on?
I was feeling like he was holding the ball a little bit long, but also like it just seemed like the rusher kind of got around our blockers. Like I just wasn't sure what was happening in that play.
It definitely was like, I don't know, man. It was, I don't know. It just feels so weird. I don't know what's going on, but it's like, I can't tell if he's holding on to the ball or
dude.
If
he was bewitched.
I don't know. Like,
he's got no luck, man. He's just like it feels like he's cursed.
It does feel like he's cursed a little bit. I feel bad for him though. I mean, yeah, like you said, nightmare of a start to the season here. But in all seriousness too, like that's not good for Michigan. Like,
no,
we need him as the backup really badly. I'm confident in Davis Warren, but like I would take, I love Davis Warren, but I'll take a Big Ten championship winning quarterback as our backup.
I'm loving Davis as backup, man. I'm all for it.
Yeah, like who are you guys putting in at backup now?
I think Davis.
I'm pretty sure
he
was QB3 is what I was told. So,
I mean, he's the most similar to JJ, I'd say.
I agree with that too. I think it definitely helps.
Than JJ too.
I think it definitely helps.
Builds confidence in the offense.
I'm surprised a guy like Bowman hasn't like really established himself after having such a long career.
I agree, dude. Like, go back and look at Bowman's stats at Texas Tech. It's insane.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Bowman at Texas Tech. Reminds me of John O'Corn at Houston.
Yeah.
Like super hyped, like kind of transfer coming in, and then hasn't really done much. Mostly because Bowman hasn't
What
really.
do you mean? John O'Corn did a lot. Not a good things, but he did a lot of things.
That's what I mean. Like not you don't see what they did at their other school here.
I agree. I think it's a testament to like how big of a gap there is between like the Big Ten and the whatever it is, American Conference, or I mean even the Big 12. Like Texas Tech is still, not a like a small program,
No, not at all.
But yeah. No, I totally agree. I would have thought that Bowman would have like secured himself as a backup or the third stringer here, but I honestly think he's like fourth or fifth maybe on the depth chart because Orgy gets in before him.
Yeah. I mean, here's a wild idea: backup QB by committee.
Wow. So what do you?
Yeah.
So if for whatever reason JJ
kind of love it
has to come out, you go like, all right, the situation is, some short yardage thing. Alex Orgy, get in there, and we'll do some sort of like read.
I actually love that.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Except it's like running the Wildcat with Jabril. Like what? Right. I mean, what's coming. But I mean, Orgy can throw, I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah, he can sling it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I love he's Cam Newton times Joe Milton times Tom Brady times Aaron Rodgers times Doug Flutie times whoever.
You forgot Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Dude, Orgy's that dude.
Name a great quarterback. I mean, it's him.
He is him.
He is him.
How many people said Orgy in the end zone when he got in there?
I think everybody. I think literally
RG3, the GOAT.
Oh my gosh. What did he say? Big Penix energy.
Yes.
Dude, he's just pure entertainment, man.
Speaking of the devil, let's talk MSU.
Oh yeah.
Talk baby, talk.
Talk drowning, baby.
They didn't look good.
No. From the little I did watch, they're down pretty bad.
And I know that like obviously Penix brings a different like energy to that team from last year, and I'm sure they're a better team, but like they were trash last year. So I can't imagine that Washington's all of a sudden like
amazing team.
10-2 team, right? They might be like they'll go for like maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I just like I don't know. I don't think that's like a top tier team. So it makes me wonder like really what MSU is.
It's just like so funny to me because I saw this like inside MSU football, right? And they're like, Mel Tucker's working so hard to repair the secondary, and then they just get torched.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it.
I mean, they didn't have Reed. He didn't dress. I get that.
Keon Coleman had a nice game, though, man.
Dude, that kid's good. He's gigantic as well.
He's a monster.
Yeah, he's going to be legit. But
he's like Kevin Grady.
Kevin Grady, except for Kevin Grady was like 5'8".
But he's a hooper, too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Kelvin Grady.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at basketball too. I think it's not like
he's playing at state.
Yeah.
Like once the football season's over, like he's gonna join the basketball team and play.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are that athletic.
No. I just don't understand it.
Can't even imagine going from football practice to basketball practice.
Do you know how hard that is? At that level, it's asinine.
Yeah.
Joey V,
yeah.
Joe knows.
We did shout out to the guy that had the Joe No shirt.
Kobe? Is that his name? Kobe?
Yeah, he came by the tailgate. Love that. Saw a couple Blue by 90 hats and shirts out there this week in the wild. Love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if anybody out there, if you got your Blue by 90 stuff on or something, Send us pictures. I promise you we will retweet that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jack did his first jersey swap of the season.
First jersey swap.
With a 65-year-old man.
My dude, Jeff.
It's a great shirt, though.
My man, Jeff.
It was a great shirt. And the guy just went tarps off. I love it.
I know. I was like, dude, you can keep the other one on. Like, I don't need that.
That guy was
no, I got to go all in. I was like, all right.
Match your energy.
You're like super tan. You're making me look super pasty.
That guy for sure spends his entire summer on a boat, like on his pontoon.
Oh, yeah.
Just crushing Miller Lights.
100%, dude.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know what the hell we're talking about right now, this was the guy next to our tailgate that they were like, it was like an old, they were honestly probably 70s. Just like taking it back, drinking and stuff. And we're
it's so offensive when we find out they're like 50.
I know. But like,
no, you're just fucking 50 though.
They were like sitting there in their chairs, like just chillaxing, and we're just ripping beer bongs next to them, like going crazy. And they were, at first I thought that they were going to be like, you know, Karens about it, but they loved every minute of it.
Dude, they loved it.
And Jack went over there for a jersey swap, and the dude just ripped his shirt off and was all for it right away.
I was literally like, hey, man, I've got a weird question for you. And,
yeah, how do you say that? How do you just pose that question to us?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, man, it's got a weird question. I love your shirt. I think it'd be hilarious if we got a picture together. And he was like, yeah, all for it. Let's go. Like, okay. Thought I was going to need to do some convincing here, but that was very easy.
Oh, my God. That was amazing. That was amazing.
So is that going to be a weekly thing now, Jack? Find it.
Yeah.
Just an old man to jersey swap.
It's like my favorite shirt or something and try to get him to do a jersey swap.
I love it. Yeah, we need a picture every week of you doing that.
Yeah. I need to start using some self tanner or something, maybe.
Tell you what, it's gonna be real
like
cold.
Paint on some abs, paint on some like muscle definition on my body.
I cannot wait for like later on in November when you do that, and your nips are just like
rock hard, and they're always rock hard anyway. Like they're gonna be destroyed in that cold weather.
That's gonna be the best thing in the world. I can't wait,
man. Fuck, that's tough.
Yeah, so I went from the tailgate straight to a wedding yesterday too, and it was like a full on Sparty wedding. There was like me and one other Michigan fan. Shout out to the bartender though, had a Michigan tattoo on his forearm and was just loving it. Somehow he figured out like that I was a Michigan fan. He's just like, look at this shit, dude. Love it. I was like, dude, hell yeah.
You're like, yeah, dude, go blue.
Yeah. He's a 59-0, baby.
Fucking awesome. I love it.
It was amazing. I went back to him 1,000 times for as many White Claws, Trulies as possible.
This reminds me of like yesterday going into the game. I was wearing that BB90 tailgate tour shirt.
Yeah.
We're gonna have at the tailgate in October. And there's like a couple like college kids behind me, and they're like, oh, it's Blue by 90. And I turned around and I was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, it was like so. I never felt so cool. And then
celebrity over here.
Celebrity, I know.
What a day you had.
Justin moment.
What a day. Tweeted at by Angelique. You get recognized on the way to the game.
Multiple
Tarps off with a 70-year-old man. What a day.
Boys. Dude, it was a pretty incredible day for me. And then
you sat at Buddies by yourself?
And I sat at Buddies by myself. It was awesome. And Katie texted us and was like, dude, people are talking about Blue by 90 at fucking 7-Eleven. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. What else happened? And then our boy TB3 on the baseball team. He was repping the Blue by 90 lid at Garage Bar.
I love it.
Man.
And
we saw Obi and Brandon Lawrence.
Jimmy and Brandon Lawrence stopped by the tailgate as well, over top. So dude, we've had some celebs. We've had some celebs at the tailgate. So
I love
it. Teskey in week 1. Week 2.
Week 2.
Yeah.
Teskey.
Overtop came by.
Luke Wilson.
Actually, you know who came by the tailgate? I didn't point him out to anybody because he remains anonymous, other than knowing myself.
Swanky? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. It all happened so fast. He stopped.
What does he look like?
Seconds.
Is
I
he
can't
beautiful?
say. I can't say.
I just want to know.
Yeah. Swanky stopped by. Good dude. He's a really, really good dude.
Fuck
Or
yeah,
woman.
he's blessed.
Or could be a woman too. I don't know.
Oh shit, dude. Threw a change up at us.
So yeah, shout out Swanky. But back to the wedding. So it's an all Sparty wedding except for me and the bartender just living it up, and Sparty is just getting torched. And they're all like huddled around a phone watching, and I'm just like tearing up the dance floor by myself. And the best part
As
too,
I'm known to do.
then they played the fight song, the MSU fight song, and they're like down 22-0. So it was literally like it was the girl playing the flute, like crying while she's playing the flute. That kid, or literally we were talking about it with those guys. It was. Have you seen that GIF of the girl like she's doing a TikTok dance but like wiping tears from her eyes too? Like that was them on the dance floor.
Oh my god,
it was amazing. It was so funny.
Tuck coming, huh?
Tuck coming, baby.
I just like want him to be the new Brady Hoke.
Oh my god, that would be the best thing in the world because they just like, they jizz their pants over him all the time, and it's if he like pans out to be that, it would be the greatest thing.
Oh, that'd be the best thing ever.
Also, JJ. I'm not saying this will happen, but JJ should throw for 400 yards.
I mean, that'd be great. I'm all about that.
Incredible.
I like football passes.
Edwards didn't suit up.
Any word on that?
I don't know. I think it's
insider.
I'm not an insider. I don't know. Hoping he's back next week, I think. But honestly, Stokes looked pretty good too.
I like CJ Stokes, man. And our guy, Isaiah Gash.
Yes, sir.
I love it, dude.
Are we gonna get him on the pod now, or are we just gonna like be fanboys from afar?
I mean, I like the fanboy from afar, but I mean, I feel like we gotta get him on the pod.
Did you tag him in your Isaiah Gash fan account?
Yeah, I did.
No response?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay. That's interesting. We made an entire post about him and he didn't respond. That doesn't bode well for us.
Yeah, not the best look in the world, but
I mean, he's like, these guys are some weirdos, which is not untrue.
Yeah, well, Jack just gets blitzed at like 3 a.m. and posts that. That's like literally all of Jack's content on social media that's when it comes out.
It's like Rusty from Friday Beers.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, anything else that you guys want to like what else happened in the game that we need to talk? I mean, I'll be honest, like it was a dud of a game a little bit. Like exciting that we scored 1,000 points, but like I'm ready for big boy football.
Yeah, no, I'm agree. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, 3 cakewalk games is maybe too much. 2, I'm okay. 3,
I would have loved to like play. I don't even know, like a middle tier like Big 12 team or something like that, or ACC team, like Virginia would have been a great game. Would have loved to play Virginia.
Yeah. I mean, when did they schedule this game too? Like Michigan, like 10 years ago?
I don't know.
Right? You know.
Well, we were supposed. I think it was actually replaced. We were supposed to have UCLA, and then
last week, we replaced them with Hawaii.
Last week that was the one that replaced it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That would have been nice if we would have had UCLA in the middle of those two. That would have been nice. Even though I think UCLA stinks too. They either lost yesterday or like had a close one with somebody that was bad. Yeah, they beat South Alabama 32-31 yesterday.
Oh, they were celebrating. Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to the newcomer in the Big Ten, just beating South Alabama by a point. They should be great in the Big Ten.
Love it.
Meanwhile, Penn State just annihilated Auburn.
Whoa. Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
No.
Loved seeing them do the SEC chant.
Yeah, I love that too. Do we think Auburn's good or like?
No.
I mean, maybe not. I have no fucking clue. Like, I just assume they're good because they're Auburn.
I assume so too. I mean, I assume that they were better than getting beat down 41-12. Like,
yeah,
you know, so they're still like a good SEC program.
I think Penn State's good too, though.
Penn State.
That made me way more nervous about Penn State, to be honest.
I agree. The rest of the Big Ten, though, not nervous. Like outside of Michigan State will still be solid, I think. But outside of Ohio State, Penn State, I mean, Minnesota is pretty solid, but everyone else stunk it up yesterday. Well, Wisconsin, they dominated New Mexico State, but let's see. Indiana won like on an overtime field goal or something. Maryland. So Maryland only beat SMU 34-27. They had to score 14 points in the fourth quarter I
don't like to sleep on SMU though. I like SMU. I feel like they've always got like a sneaky kind of App State type team.
Possibly. Eastern Michigan beat Arizona State. Love that.
Let's go.
Nebraska is the worst program in America, I believe.
Jesus, dude. I thought they'd have some fight.
They're literally
if they didn't fire Scott Frost, they're winning that game.
You think so?
Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, that's true. I can't on a technicality.
All right.
We'll never know. Kalen. So they contacted Urban Meyer.
That's what I heard. And I saw like people wearing T-shirts at the Nebraska game. Like, we want Urban.
Stop. Oh my God, that's awesome,
bro! Come on,
I'm all for it.
That's
pure desperation.
Would you like that or not like that?
I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
Honestly, I kind of don't want that.
I just don't want him as a coach anywhere, to be honest. No. Unless it's for the Jacksonville Jags, and then he can go like winless.
I'm just scarred as a Michigan fan, and I don't want to have to like possibly reface Urban Meyer regularly.
I agree with that. Like, I
mean, if he's going to Nebraska, I would, at least we go a little head start on him.
Yeah, it would be fun to beat the shit out of him at Nebraska, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, Indiana beat Western Kentucky in OT with a field goal. Northwestern got beat at home by Southern Illinois. So who's the best team in Illinois right now? I don't know. Southern Illinois is up there, maybe.
Possibly.
Purdue, who we all thought was going to be solid this year with Aiden O'Connell, got beat by Syracuse. Danny Villari, 32-29.
Let's go, Villari. Danny Dimes get in?
I don't know. Central Michigan. It was 7-0 against Bucknell at the half. They won the game 41-0.
Holy shit!
What?
Second half team.
Rutgers beat Temple 16-14. Barn burner.
Classic Rutgers.
I love it.
You couldn't pay.
That's a gritty win. That's a gritty win.
You could not pay me enough to watch Rutgers versus Temple 16-14.
Shiano's got those kids working, fighting.
Oh my God!
To the
fighting
end
for a victory.
That is brutal. Yeah, Minnesota dominated Colorado. The old fighting Mel Tuckers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Big Ten West is just like
the worst conference ever.
They're bad.
They got, so what was it? Well, first of all, shout out to Josh Ogdahl. Look at the Big Ten East going 20-1 in the first 3 weeks. Just MSU that lost.
Heck, man.
Oh man. Yeah, Big Ten. Big Ten East is 16. Well, they're 20-1 now. The Big Ten West is like 9-10.
Sheesh.
So yeah, not great. But I mean, at this point, it's like it just feels like Michigan's got to get through, some of these games. You got to win the Michigan State game, the Penn State game, and the Ohio State game. That's like those are the ones that I'm looking at on the schedule.
Yeah,
they got to win them all, right? Everybody's going to want to come for us. So
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to say I'm overlooking it. I know the team isn't, but like me looking as a fan. The other thing that I love about our schedule is obviously you have these 3 cupcakes, but then like against Maryland, you're going to test your defense really well, right? And then against Iowa, you're going to test your offense because their defense is really good. So, but they're very winnable games, so it's not like a test that you feel like you're going to trip up. So, I'm excited to see what our defense does against Maryland, and then like watching our offense in that Iowa game, and seeing what JJ can do against a really legit defense. That'll be like really telling for what this team is about.
Yeah, I like the way you broke that down. That's good. One test at a time.
There you go.
For all our coordinators too, actually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Matt Weiss is literally untested, and so is Minter. Like we don't know if they're good coaches yet or not. Really, like you can assume, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, we'll put them under the gun at game time and see what happens in Kinnick, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Don't makes me nervous.
Look it up. Oh, jeez. The good thing is they might not score a touchdown because their offense is so bad.
It's a good point.
I'm very confident that we have 4 QBs on the roster that would start at Iowa right now.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, at least 4.
Tell me, I don't understand this. You've got like an all-American defense, like number 1 or 2 defense in the nation, right? In the world of the transfer portal, how do you not say we're putting all of our chips on the table to go get a QB?
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I don't really know what to say about that. Yeah.
Kirk Ferentz, old school. He's like, what's the transfer
quarterback? No. Transfer portal hasn't made its way out to Iowa yet.
Kirk Ferentz is like, what? They can transfer? I don't know. Right. When did that rule come about?
It's like when we told Keegs that he could get paid through NIL.
He was like, what?
What do you mean?
That dude. He got hurt actually too, and we need to make sure that he's good.
Man.
But Giovanni Al-Hadi looked pretty good too. So
yeah, I mean he was a big time recruit. Remember him and JJ were leading that class 2021?
2020, something like that.
2020, something like that. But they were like the first 2 commits, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think our offensive line looked a lot better yesterday. It's just the Cade thing. It's weird, dude.
So strange. So he's cursed, dude. He's fucking cursed.
I feel terrible.
Somebody bewitched him, and he just can't. Like, it's fucked up, man. Spooky season.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel for him. But all right, well, we'll have another pod to preview Maryland this week. We're gonna try and get some guys on as well. Have some good content for you guys from inside Shem. So we will see how all that goes, but we appreciate you. You can follow us at BlueBy90 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at BlueBy90 Podcast on YouTube, and BlueBy90.com. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.